Alright, so this is my first time attempting one of these, so we'll see how good or useful it is. But before we start, one thing to talk about is your camera settings. Right now I'm looking at your player view, and it's very close, and it's very close to the car. Like if we take a look at other players' views, oops, like this one's a little bit better. This one seems to be the default. That one's definitely the default. If you look at mine right here, like I can see so much more of the field, as well as it just lets me see where teammates are, where the opponents are, where the ball's gonna land, and everything. So I definitely recommend, at least if you don't tilt it as high up as mine, at least pull it out so you can see more of the field. Here's Chester's, his a little bit closer, I think, and then back to here. So yeah, that's suggestion number one, would just be to try out different camera settings. So let's get it started, see what happens. So right now for this kickoff, yeah, you just want to creep up the middle. Alright, nice. Go for a wall. Yeah, it's a good play. Not the best hit, but that's okay. Going back post, which is fine. Chester cuts you off right there, which isn't good. Right here with the angle you're taking, you should either be more to the left, so that way if somebody hits it, you're be on the wall, so that way it can't get past you. Or you should be all the way across to where like that Nate's coming, so that way you're ready for like a pass. And then also you should be looking around trying to see where Chester is, because right now he's probably like right behind you or something. So that's one thing, is just like use your right stick to look around and just see where your teammates are, so you can get into a better position. Yeah, with that angle you're going at, it's if Napkins gets a good hit, it's going to go right past you on the left because you're so far in the center. And then if it is a good pass, you're also not in a very good position to actually hit it in. But if you were on the other side of the net, then it would be a lot better. Again, others Chester, okay. I was going to say we should look for Chester because we haven't seen him in like 10 seconds. So right here, yeah, going back post, which is good. Chester cuts everybody off again. Right there. I probably should have just let you have that. I don't know why I went for that. But actually, let's go back. Yeah, so right here, you can see Chester's in front of the ball, and I'm going to make a play for it. So it's okay to just even just sit farther back, even at the back post, for something like this. If I hit it, then rush out. But if he gets a good touch, then you're in a position to make a nice save. The reason at the back post is because it's a lot easier to go forward and make a save rather than have to go backwards if you're at the front post. Yeah, so right there, just sort of creeping. I miss, unfortunately. But yeah, if he had just hit that a little bit harder, it could have been a little bit bad. Right there, you want to jump a little bit earlier, because I was waiting for you to make a play, and because you didn't jump for so long, I cut you off. So it's probably going to say that a lot, is just jump earlier. Alright, so we're going back post, which is good. Yeah, again, just one thing is I'm not sure if you have power brake attached to any button on your controller, but definitely that lets you take much sharper turns. With this one right here, you have to be a little bit more careful, because you can see I'm in the goal right now. Chester's over there, so you're sort of the last man on defense. So that way, with Chester over there, I'm going to go get, you can see me going and get boost on that side. So right there, you're the last line of defense. So if it gets past you, then they're going to score. So right there, one thing that you can do is just turn around immediately, and that way you're ready for it to shadow defend. which is basically you just see what they're going to do and block it. But that was also kind of my bad because I went for boost instead of backing you up. Right here, I guess you can tell where Chester is because of the mirror, because you can see the two opponents dead ahead. But what I always do is I always look around before the kickoff using right sticks. That way I know where my teammate is, so I can figure out what he's going to do. And because Chester's behind you on the left, right here, you just want to slowly creep up on the ball. Because, yeah, if you had been creeping instead of Chester, then that would have been a little bit better hit. And again, the angle is you want to be going towards the goal rather than towards the back. Because even if you got a hit on it, it's just going to hit the back wall and then just bounce backwards right to where you were. So one thing to do is, try, if you're going to be playing backup, be closer to the wall rather than sort of center net. Looks like you're going back post, which is fine. Good idea to turn around. That was a good try. Let's see what happens. So Chester's way up in the air doing something. I get a bad hit. And then, yeah, that should have just been Chester rotating back. Right here, I make a nice save, which I'm actually kind of proud of. That's fine. Nice little 50-50. Rotating back, which is good. Right there, I was attempting to do a soft touch and drive it into the wall and just sort of screwed up. Yeah, so right there, a little bit more to the left, so that way you're... that was a weird play. So right there, I'm making the play, Chester's backing me up, so you should be on the other side, ready for a pass, rather than you don't need a backup for a backup type thing. And if you're on the other side, you'd be able to race backwards and make a block if something did happen. And again, it's just jumping a little earlier, or you just need to jump a little earlier. Right there, I'm making a play on it. You can't. I don't think you've seen Chester for a while, so let's see what happens again. Yeah, so I'm gonna make a. Still haven't seen Chester. I haven't looked for him. I make a play. So right here, the best spot for this, assuming Chester's on. You gotta assume Chester's on the left right now, and he's ready for or gonna be open for a pass or something. So basically, what you want to do is just go for that big boost and just plant your butt right there. Because from there, you're either, if they hit up the wall, which is normally what happens, you're right there. You're able to be able to hit it back in, and then we'd rotate around, and basically you hit it and follow it in, and then you try to just cause some chaos or whatever. Because with your angle that you're taking, it's just it's very awkward. With stuff like this, it's difficult to make a good choice right there, because if you hit it, you're just going to bounce it directly back to where it was, basically, and that way it would be behind you. For something like this, what you want to do is try to jump up, hit it with like the undercarriage of your car, so that way it'll push it up the wall, and that way you'll have a better chance of doing something useful. Because if you hit it like that, pretty much all it's going to do is just go back into the middle, and then they've got all the momentum and you're out of position. Yeah, so right there, you see me going up for it. Either stay back, I guess, you either want to stay back there, go up the wall, or go way to the left, so that way you're open for a pass. I think what you do is you sort of just like keep on creeping up, and then it just gets right past you, and you're just completely unable to challenge it. Right there, that's just unfortunate that Chester was jumping in front of you. Let's see. Yeah, you had a much better angle. He should have just backed you up. And then one thing that I did for a while is after a goal is I would practice a half flip. So that's sort of where you hit reverse. Well, I'll show you a video or something. It's hard to describe, but it's the fastest way to turn around. Yeah, so right now you want to go, I don't think you have your wheels pointed, but that's just an easy way to show what you're going to do. For right there, just a little tiny thing, but as soon as you're lined up, like right here, you could go back to ball cam. And that way you just have a little bit more vision on the ball. You know, it's just split second, but it's something to practice. It's a nice save. Good idea going on the wall right there, because you don't know where your teammates are, and that way they're generally not on the wall as well, unless something is really weird happening. That was a good play. It's just unfortunate Chester missed the demo. For right here, yeah, just because you can make a touch sometimes doesn't mean you should. Because right there, you know, it kind of makes it so I've got no angle on it. And just having to pin it into the wall. Yeah, so that's, oh, right, yeah, so let's see. So right here, go ahead and challenge that. You can see me coming behind in Chester, so that way you know we've got backup. And the sooner you get out there, like you can close the distance, the easier it is to make a successful challenge. Good idea going on the wall. It just, no, that was a good attempt. Right there, you kind of cut Chester off by just turning instead of going back post. Right there, jump, jump, jump. Yeah. So, let's see, right there. That's fine. Chester is flopping around doing something. So right here, yeah, so right there, the ball's in the air. If the ball's in the air, generally you want to be in the air because you're able to, you know, you can dodge to the left, you can dodge to the right, you can just hit jump again to boost yourself up. It's you've got a lot more mobility in the air than you do on the ground for defense. So jumping earlier is just something to work on. Right there, generally what I do is start boosting, do a front flip right here as soon as I get that, and then I stop boosting while I'm flipping, and then I'll boost again as soon as I hit the ground. And that way you hit the ball faster than the opponent, and you end up with about 12 boosts left. So you can still have enough to make some sort of a play. Right there's fine. Yeah, so right there you can see me and Chester both on that side, so you want to be on the other side, ready for a cross pass. Because right now we're all sort of at the same, doing the same position. Because if you were on the other side, you'd have such a good angle at that play right there. Nice one. That was a good attempt. Just want to jump a little earlier. Nice. Backing me up, which is good. Again, more to the left, more towards the wall for this, because Chester's on the other side. Yeah, I mean, that's just a few things to work on. Mostly just for when you're backing up, be closer to the wall so you can go up at the wall and make a play, and that's generally where they end up hitting it from the corner, and then just jump earlier. But yeah, I'll upload a video from my point of view so you can see what it was like from when I was playing the game.